Hi there, and welcome back to a special edition of Comic Relief live with me, Callum Ratcliffe, all in support of Cancer Research UK. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll see two teams battle it off in a game of truth and lies, as well as revealing the results of our fundraiser where Joe takes on a whole range of different foods. We'll also be exploring some stories of how cancer affects real people's lives. After all, we're doing this for charity. If you want to donate throughout the show today, you can text JILS99 with the amount you want to donate to 770. Now it's time for our game of Truths and Lies. Would you lie to me? Roll VT. Welcome back to Would You Lie to Me, the show which is completely original, not like Would I Lie to You at all. This show is a battle, as I said earlier, of truths and lies, and today I'm joined with two very nice teams. On my left, it's Charlotte's team. Charlotte, introduce your team. Off you go.
This is Louis.
Hello.
This is Louis.
On my right.
Mm.
And this is Phoebe on my left.
And
Hi.
nice noses as well, guys. Really love the theme. On my right, it's Ingo and his team. Ingo, introduce your team.
Hi, yeah, I'm Ingo. And also we have Scott.
Hello.
Scott's best day of his life. He's loving it.
That was Scott. And also we have Lydia.
Hi.
Woo.
Okay, fantastic.
So
Okay, well, we're going to start with round one, strangely. Start at the bottom with round one. You're right, Scott? Start with round one. I'm going to select a contestant from one team who will then read out a card in front of them. This statement could either be an honest truth or a dirty lie. Dirty lie. The other team will then tear their stories apart, trying to guess whether it is a truth or a lie. Just like this is called Would You Lie to Me? That's why it's called that. Nice one. Eventually, the other team will vote, and yeah, we'll decide whether it's a truth or a lie. So, first up, it's Charlotte's team. Are you cool with that, Charlotte? You look surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So, one person from your team is going to, yeah, do the thing. You know what I mean? Recognise.
Louis.
Oh, okay.
Louis is going to go.
Okay.
Lou, where's your nose gone?
Oh, no.
All right.
I'm the only one.
Yeah, only one.
Go on, Louis, tell us.
Okay. When I was 10, I burnt a snail with a lighter.
Oh my god.
Okay, Louis told us a statement there. Could
Can
it
I
be
just say that's
a truth,
barbaric?
or could it be a dirty lie? What do you think,
I'm
guys?
sure we can get arrested for that. So,
Can you get arrested?
For
What
burning
are
a
you
snail.
thinking?
I highly
I'd be in,
doubt
like,
it.
Jail then.
How old are
yeah.
10.
I'm in the thing. Alright, okay, so you're 10, you're burning the
Yeah.
snail. Why are you burning the snail?
Because it said nice things to me.
Okay then.
The nice things to
Can
do.
I just
I
put a
don't know.
flaw in your
I burnt
plan?
the
You
snail.
burnt the thing
Oh
that
my
you
God.
loved.
Yeah,
The snail loved you. And you
Yeah,
burnt him.
I don't like snails. Snails are like really horrible, nasty and stuff.
I don't actually want to speak to Ingo.
Yeah.
You like snails?
Yeah, I know.
You like snails?
Okay, so you burnt the snail,
Yeah.
poor snail, and did it have a name?
Bill. I'm calling it Bill
right.
now.
Snail.
Okay.
Bill the snail.
Build the snail.
Yeah.
And how did you feel after that you burnt Bill the snail?
Well, he was burnt. He was on fire and stuff.
Wow. Sounds
pretty-
dramatic.
So, pretty dead.
Ruthless. What are you
Okay.
guys thinking? Is that a truth or a dirty lie?
Scott, you're my main man on this.
I hope it's not true.
I hope it's not true.
I feel Louis is a bit of a monster inside, so I think he's burnt the snail.
Wow. Lie. Who we got?
You're saying a lie, Louis. A truth or a lie?
It's a lie.
It's a
Yes.
lie.
Yeah.
That's a point
Nice one.
to Ingo's team. Actually, make that 5 points. Really cool. Okay. So, from your team, Ingo, who's going to go?
Lydia.
Lydia.
2 hours.
Louis and Lydia. What a face-up. Lydia's dropped her cards. Just tuning in. This is for Comic Relief, and we're playing Would You Lie to Me? You ready? Okay.
Okay, when I was 8, I went to Baby Bounce with diarrhea.
Oh, no. What?
I went on a really bumpy slide and it wasn't pretty.
What's a baby bounce?
Baby Bounce is like a, I don't know, a fun house. It's got loads of bouncy
Well, it
castles.
Wait, how old were you
It's a
again?
Banbury
8.
thing.
Yeah. Banbury, ignore
I'm from
it.
Banbury.
It is.
Banbury.
Oh,
8 years old, you went to baby bounce.
that sounds
I don't even
disgusting.
why I'm
I
asking
feel
this.
like she
Wait, he was
would
8 years old, just a baby
confident
bounce.
telling us that.
All right.
With diarrhea.
Haven't we all?
Lydia, I have a question. Did you like eat something funny that made this happen, or
I honestly cannot remember. I was
Are
8.
you allergic to
Do we-
anything?
No,
Who were you with? Why did they take
A load
you?
of
my au
babies.
pair
So-
and my brother and my sister.
Oh. So did they know you had diarrhea?
Yeah, I was embarrassed to tell her. I told her afterwards.
Oh,
After I went on the slide.
that's pretty gross.
After I went on the slide.
Okay, what are you thinking? A truth or a lie? I hope it's,
I hope it's
a lie.
a lie.
I hope it's
Yeah,
a lie.
but-
Otherwise, we're going to have to kick Lydia out of this
Should we go for
whole
truth?
production, I think. An 8-year-old
I
with a baby
don't,
bounce.
I don't feel like Lydia would be happy sharing that with us.
No,
No.
but it could be true
On the
because
TV.
it's-
TV.
When you're 8, you don't really do stuff. You don't really think
What
about
are you
stuff.
You don't do stuff when you're 8.
You don't think about
It's just like
Okay, let's cut to the chase. A truth or a dirty lie? What are you saying?
I think
Nice
it's a
one.
lie.
You think it's a lie? Charlotte, you're the team captain. What are you saying?
What do you think, Charlotte? What should we go for, Charlotte?
The suspense is killing me. Come on.
Yes.
I think
We've got 30
it's a
minutes.
lie.
A lie.
Lie.
Tell us.
it's true.
Oh, Lydia!
What a plot
That's
twist.
disgusting.
It's true, which means another point to Ingo's team. That brings him up to 35 points. Okay, that's the end of round 1. As I said earlier, Joe has been taking on some doing some great stuff for Comic Relief. He took on a food challenge, that's right, isn't it? And I believe we've got a VT to have a look at. What a treat. Let's roll that VT.
Hello, I'm Joe, and we're here for our Red Nose Day charity challenges.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my God! No!
Oh, they feel squishy. That's weird.
It's built like a rock. Go. Unbelievable. Well, I gotta eat as many as I can in a minute.
Speed, Joe, speed. This is not good.
2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. Super sour, mega sour. Move on! He's beating the thing.
Nice one, Joe.
There we go, that looked like one hell of a challenge, and would you believe it, I'm joined by Joe right next to me in real life here now. Joe, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Is this the best day of your life? No. Okay, Joe, tell us a little bit more about that challenge. What did you actually have to eat? Because I saw you were fretting there just a bit.
There was a lot of struggling things I had to eat there.
What'd you have to
I
eat?
mean, a few chilies.
Just a few
The
chilies.
jalapeno was a bit lightweight, but the other one, the red one, was really bad.
So I see you've got something here now with you that apparently I've got to try. What is it? And did you have this in the video?
Yeah, I had 3 of these at the same time.
3 of these. So is
But
that
I
what you're
think-
going to do to me?
No,
Or just one?
she's had
Just
one.
one. I'm going to try one of these. So you did chilies, you did sweets. Actually that's pretty bad. Who said this was good? Nice. If you want to donate, please text. As I remember. So, did you enjoy it?
Jesus.
It's bad. Okay, now it's time. I've gone the same colour as my t-shirt.
That was my same reaction as
This
well.
is so bad. Okay, no. It's now time for round 2 of our game. Would you lie to me? Yeah. All right, sorry about that.
You right there, mate?
As I said, we've got another round of Would You Lie to Me now. That was really bad. I thought I was going to throw up for a second. Wow. Okay.
right, Callum?
Yeah, I'm all right. I think I'm okay. This is round 2 now. Ingo, what's round 2? Because I can't find it on my piece of paper.
Right, round 2. So basically, choose a team.
I'm going to choose a team.
Choose a team.
And the other team has got to try and work out if it's truths or lies. You're going to get one each, yeah? Okay, I choose Scott's team, and we're going to see if Charlotte's team can work out what's truths and what's lies.
So
Fair enough.
we each read a statement, but only one of them is true.
Yes, I remember now. Okay, so from Ingo's team,
Right, okay.
they're going to give us 3 statements, and only one of them is true. That's correct.
Okay, so
I've met Mary Berry.
Lydia's met Mary Berry.
I once pretended to be my brother for an entire party as he didn't want to go.
What's what?
Pretended to be my brother for an entire party because he didn't want to go.
Wow.
That is special. And Scott?
I once dressed as a woman, dressed up as a woman on rugby tour.
True.
Okay, Charlotte's team. What you're saying? One of those is true.
One of those.
The rest of them lies. And what we got to say?
I'm pretty sure Ingo's one is a lie because he doesn't have a brother. He has a stepbrother.
Well, it could. I mean,
Yeah.
That's so dark, isn't it?
It would just be really long to say, I was dressed up. Dressed up? Yeah, he was dressed up as my stepbrother.
We'll see what you do in your spare time, Scott. Nice. What about Scott's dressing up as a woman? What do you think about that?
I mean,
That one
it
sounds
seems like
true.
something that he would
Yeah,
do.
but I don't know. I think either Lydia or Scott.
Oh, it's nice to be believed.
if you had, you would have probably blabbed about
No,
it to
because-
everybody.
How long
Well-
ago was it?
It was like last summer, like 2015 summer.
Sure.
Was it a good experience? I can imagine.
It was just lovely.
2016.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
so
No, someone call that Charlotte, okay?
So what you're saying? Which
Never
one do
had
you
the
think's a
chance to tell
true?
you.
Never had the chance.
No, it's just never come into conversation.
I suppose how does Mary Berry come up in a conversation between
Bake
teenagers, really?
Bake off.
Bake Off. Rest in peace, Bake Off.
Oh.
What are you saying?
I mean,
Which
it
one?
wouldn't surprise me if Ingo went to a party pretending to be his brother.
But then
Yeah,
again, it
but-
wouldn't surprise me if Scott dressed up as
But
a
it
woman.
is
Doesn't have a
stepbrother.
brother.
He didn't specify.
Yeah, he didn't specify, so I'm pretty sure that one's a lie.
Okay.
What are you going
Lydia,
for?
I'm not sure because it's very simple, but could be true.
Hmm.
That one sounds
And then
pretty
Scott's. I really want Scott's to be true.
true. I wish it was true.
I'm picturing
but
it now,
I
Scott.
think we go for Lydia's.
I don't know.
It's not a good image.
I think Lydia's.
you can completely overrule them if you want.
Yeah, Charlotte, go with what you want because you're the team captain.
But not Ingo's.
No, because they might hate me.
Don't care. Who cares?
It's fine, we all hate you anyway,
We
Charlotte.
all
so
like
it's
each
fine.
other here. Come on. Charlotte got 30 minutes, so it's not long. You know.
I'm going to
We're
go with the
worse.
team.
You're going to go with the team, and what's that to confirm? Lydia with the truth. That is the truth.
No, it's lying.
That's a
Oh.
lie. Oh.
I actually dressed up as a woman when I was on rugby tour.
I
That
thought everyone
means-
knew that.
Another
It's already a
point.
thing.
God.
General knowledge.
Another point to Ingo's team.
Are you kidding?
Now you've got to come back this one.
We're
here, 'cause I've
losing.
got like 54 points to nil now. So again, we're going to do the same, but for your team, Charlotte. Who's going to go first?
We haven't decided who's going to
Yeah,
be true
we
and
haven't-
lying.
yeah.
Oh, haven't you? They haven't decided
Decided
that.
We'll look away. We'll look
Yep.
away.
Okay. Welcome back to Comic Relief. This is for Comic Relief.
I love this show.
If you're liking what you're seeing, you can
Okay.
donate by texting
Okay.
We have
JILS99 with the amount you want to donate to 770. Just thought I'd plug that
Okay,
again.
we got this.
Now that I can speak.
We have our truths and lies.
Do it.
I put a metal spoon in the microwave once and it set on fire. Set the microwave on fire.
Okay.
Things on fire, does it?
Yeah, there's a running theme there, isn't there?
Arsonist.
Things on fire.
Kind of worried.
Charlotte?
that we-
On Wednesday, I had a jacket potato with cheese and beans.
Wow.
Wow. I gotta sit down. Wow. Okay.
I wasn't able to read properly until I got to high school.
Quite a serious one.
Like, interesting,
Charlotte-
varied subjects
Quite
there.
serious.
I think Charlotte's is true.
You're gonna
just
jump
because
right in?
Yeah, just because she always does it. She always the simplest truth. So I think
What was it? I had a jacket potato with cheese.
on Wednesday, but it could have been
And
Thursday.
beans.
Ham
It could have just been
beans.
cheese.
It's been cheese.
It could have been on a Thursday.
Cheese and beans, no jacket potato.
So,
Because that's something we all do. What are you saying?
so hang on a minute, let's set the scene. So, Charlotte is sitting, having a potato.
God, it's a thrilling scene, isn't it?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
We'll
what?
just set the scene for
Louis.
Louis quickly.
Arsonist
He's standing in his
over here.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Wait,
So,
was the snail
stand in
one
his
true?
kitchen.
Was the snail
Here's
one
the
true? I
microwave.
can't
Poor,
remember. Was the snail one true?
no.
No.
It wasn't true.
Poor Mrs. Louis Podmore upstairs. His mum, by the way. He's not married.
Mrs. Louis Podmore.
His mum. His dad's up there with her. Right. You got any brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
They're all just having a good time. You're
Scott,
there.
we're wasting time.
Yeah.
Putting a
This is very-
spoon in the
This is very
microwave.
long-winded, Scott.
I can't imagine.
How
I
old were
can't
you?
imagine that.
Louis,
Well,
how
it
old
was,
were you?
it was with a bowl as well.
Oh, it's fine then.
Where were
It
you?
was like
Where were you?
peanut pudding.
Where were you?
It was like 2 years ago.
Where?
My house.
He was using somebody else's microwave
Yeah.
in the park.
How old were you?
2 years ago, that's 15.
Well done.
Good maths. Welcome back to maths. Okay, what you're saying? What you're saying? You've gone quite deep there with Louis' story.
Okay, so
Honestly,
I can't. I don't know. He's got fire on the brain. I think it's true.
No, because he didn't. The other one wasn't true.
I think the way that
The
Louis
sail
read it
one wasn't
out,
True.
Yeah, but you could be trying to throw us off by adding another fire one in there.
I think
Like, he's done fire before. It's not
Phoebe.
Hello.
This is thrilling TV. Really.
True. Still owe you the
Yeah, what's up,
first.
Lydia?
I
I
I can't
think
even remember what Phoebe's was.
I think
the reading one.
Louis read it out like one of those telephone machine things. So it suggests to me that he isn't telling the truth.
Okay, so that's down to
He's like
Charlotte.
reading out
and
like he's
Phoebe.
reading.
He's throwing yourself.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
If you think too deep into this, you're going to send yourself insane. Or we could be throwing us off.
I don't
Or
want
not. Just go with it. Come on.
I want to say Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Charlotte,
It's true.
were you telling the truth? Or was it a dirty lie?
I was lying.
Lying. So what did you have?
Oh, Wednesday night.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
It could be a
It definitely wasn't jacket
cheese.
potato though.
That's a point
think
to
it
their
was
team,
beans and
which brings it up
Who
to...
was,
No.
who was true?
Mine was true.
oh,
I wasn't able to
Yeah, so
read
you got it
until high
wrong,
school, like
which is,
year
um,
8.
Said Phoebe.
the nose is gone.
So that's 17 points for Charlotte's team. Great stuff. And that's
Still
the
winning,
end...
it's still good.
Only 17.
Yeah, sorry. That's the end of that round, round 2. It's now time for another break. I need to take this out of my mouth because it's still in there. And it's getting worse again. You got to remember why we're all here today. I've mentioned it enough. We're here for comic relief. And I did say at the start of the show that we've been exploring some real stories of how cancer affects people's lives. So let's have a look at the VT.
In the surgery waiting room, I can remember being my usual jolly and jovial self, unprepared for the bombshell about to be dropped. I have to give full credit to the doctors, who in times like this must have a horrible task. But there isn't any good way to deliver bad news, except to come straight out and say it. I'm sorry to say, the scan shows what is considered to be a tumour in the head of your pancreas. Total shock came over both myself and my wife, who was in tears. I think I went straight into some form of denial, but we sat there and listened, or tried to what the GP was saying, trying to absorb the info. It was a small tumour, approximately 2.5 centimetres, and as far as they could see from the CT scan, and all of the vital organs were clear from the spread, and more importantly, the tumour looked operable. You can, by now, imagine how we were feeling. I felt I was the only one in the world with the tumour, but although this wasn't the case, this is why I've chosen to tell this story. I was under the impression it was all grim, doom and gloom, but it isn't if you remain positive. If being told I had a tumour in my pancreas wasn't bad enough, I was also told that the American company I worked for was placing me on unpaid medical leave. I luckily just qualified for the operation, and after 6 months of chemotherapy, and with the support of my friends and family, my GP says I'm safe. To everyone out there who has been diagnosed with whatever cancer, remember you're not alone. Remain positive and don't let this terrible disease grind you down.
Okay, there we go. A startling reminder about the pain that cancer can cause. Now, it's back to our game now, and our final round of 1 minute lies. Ooh, ooh. All our contestants will have a card each that they've never seen before.
Well, we have because we wrote them earlier.
That they've seen before, and the opposition will get 1 minute to quiz them whether it's a truth or a lie. First up, it's me. First up, it's me. Welcome back to the Callum Show, and here I am. Okay, I don't like that one, so I'm going to pick a different one because I did write some good ones. Okay. Let's pick a different one than that as well. Do I only have to do one of these and you get a minute?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, last night I was in the city of Birmingham, wandering round, and a random man in the middle of the... It's getting a bit weird, isn't it? A random man in the middle of the town centre asked me for my Facebook so he could meet up and so I could show him around Birmingham. Not Birmingham, Solihull, so I could show him around Solihull and show him all the best spots.
Wow.
This happened last night.
I live in Solihull. There's no good spots.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell him. Yo, you got Facebook? I said, of course I got Facebook. He said, hit me up on Facebook. He said, you can show me around Solihull. And I said,
No.
okay, but not okay. You know what I mean? So now I've got him on Facebook.
One question.
Yeah.
What's this guy's name?
What's his name?
I can't quite pronounce it.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's from.
Facebook.
I think it started with an A. It was quite an obscure name.
Andy.
Not Andy. No,
Does
no,
he
no.
have any mutual friends?
No, definitely not. Definitely
I
not.
feel like
That's
Callum
not
is the kind of
safe.
person that just attracts weird.
Did you have
Yeah.
any?
Yeah. He seems.
I don't know what you mean. Yeah, so what do you think? A truth or a lie?
Lie.
Lie? You think it's a lie?
Lie.
I can't take you
Okay, let's go
seriously.
with-
this
I know,
question.
I know.
I believe it happened.
You've attracted a man with the train map
No,
before.
I've attracted a lot of weird people on my time on Earth.
I don't believe he actually added them on Facebook.
No, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon Callum would have.
Yeah.
No, but it's dangerous.
He was with Sam though, weren't you?
No, I was on my own.
Strange
But
danger.
you were
That's
with. I swear you were with Sam.
No, I was on
one
my
of
own in
these
the
days,
middle of town. I was on my own.
So, Lily, you say.
lie.
Got you say. True.
True.
Oh my god, put me in a bad situation.
Is
Okay.
it just for your team or is it all?
Oh yeah, it's a good point actually.
What are you guys saying?
What did they say?
True and
I
lie.
haven't said it yet.
Should we
They
go
said
true?
both.
Oh,
Should we go true?
let's go true.
We're gonna say true is no. We're gonna say lie because we're different.
True.
It was true, actually true.
Yeah.
Last night,
Told you.
I made a new
Like some
friend.
weirdos.
Yeah, it is true that whenever I go out, someone seems to talk to me whenever I step out my door.
You just have that
I've got the
face.
train.
So
now.
approachable.
Approachable, that's the one. Call me. Okay, now it's time for someone else. Let's go with you, Scott. You're looking. What?
Scott!
Let's go with you, Scott. Pick one of those that
Um,
you've never seen before.
I've never seen this one before.
No.
All right. My parents left me in IKEA for 3 hours while they drove all the way home, realising I wasn't there, to come all the way back to pick me up.
That's bad.
Wow. Where was the
I feel
IKEA?
bad, but I want to laugh.
There is only one
Coventry
IKEA, isn't it?
There's a couple, Scott.
Cov.
Cough, yeah.
There's one in.
That's
there's
the only
in,
one I know
Wolverhampton.
about.
Your IKEA knowledge isn't good, is it?
No, I only like them for the
By your
meatballs.
parents.
They're
Yeah,
good.
mate.
How old were you?
Wow.
How old was I?
Yeah.
Literally like 4 years ago. It was so long ago.
4 years.
So I was about 14.
4 years ago, so long ago. God, 4 years ago.
It was quite long.
The good old days.
Yeah, long enough.
I have a bad memory. 4 years for me is
Call
long.
them.
You were 13.
I was 13. Why would I?
Why
Like,
don't you just go home?
because they left. They'd gone. They'd got the car and they'd gone
How far
home.
away were you? Did you call them?
I live in Solihull, and
Did you
no,
call- Why?
because I didn't have a phone when I was 13.
You didn't have a phone?
No,
You didn't?
Hitchhike? Or like,
This is
ask
why I
I
Callum.
was 13, just standing on the road like.
Please. Solihull, please.
So yeah, I stayed in IKEA for 3 hours waiting for them.
What are you guys saying? Because of course this is what matters. Your team guessing.
I don't believe him that he didn't have a phone. when he was 13.
4 years ago.
Like most
if you
people
didn't have a
do.
phone 4 years ago,
I was 13.
what year?
That's year 8.
No, that's not. That's like end of year 7.
Well, you still, if
No,
your parents
no,
let
it's
you go
not.
to
It's
secondary
hold
school,
on.
It's year 8.
It's year 8. Yeah. Didn't have
you didn't have a phone in year 8.
No.
Lie.
That's
Yeah.
sad.
That's really bad.
I
Cheers.
think that's how you got lost.
Same.
Yeah.
Your
Wow.
parents don't
Also-
We think he's lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's lying.
Think I'm lying.
I think he's lying as well.
I was lying.
You were. You think I'm lying? I was lying. That's 35 points to Charlotte's team. Nice one.
Did you have a phone in year 8?
Oh no.
You
He
did
didn't
it.
have a phone.
I had a really old, bad one that was
So
on.
you had a phone.
How strict are your parents?
No, but not very. Yeah, I know. I wrote the wrong thing on the bottom. It was.
True on there.
I wrote the wrong. They're all
Scott doesn't
wrong.
even know what
They're
it's
all wrong.
Okay, from Charlotte's team, I'm going to choose someone random. I'm going to go with Louis. Oh, took you by surprise there, didn't I? Spicy.
He's scared.
I
Stare
have
at
a
him.
phobia of the sea, so I hate going swimming in the ocean, except for in swimming pools,
Why?
By the sea.
because I'm scared of sea creatures.
What
Like-
specifically? What sea creatures?
Like fish or
All
like
of them. I find them really creepy and horrible, like dolphins. And
Dolphin-
sharks.
dolphin? I ain't scared of dolphins.
Come
Oh
on,
my god.
the dolphins.
I thought he would have said it with a bit more fear. He was a bit like a robot. when
No,
he-
he
Dolphin.
looks
Okay, hang on.
Scared of the sea.
terrifying.
Hang
Yeah, I
on,
would say that's
hang on,
true.
hang on. Cow,
Cow.
Dolphin.
squirrel,
Squirrel.
No, just really quickly.
dolphin.
Dolphin.
Yeah, it's a lie, isn't it?
What is going on?
Against that.
Secret.
What Ingo did there is he's done
Squirrel.
his forced mind
Squirrel.
powers.
Dolphin.
I can say dolphin.
All right, what do you think?
Scared of them.
Truth or lie?
They're
It's kind-
really scary.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Sea mantis. Mantis.
What?
I'm just trying to get him out.
Manta
now.
ray?
Catch him out.
What's a man?
Whale.
Oh, is that the electric
Shark.
thing?
What?
Yeah, I hate sharks.
I don't think he knows what any sea creature is.
it's a normal thing though to be scared of the sea, right?
Yeah,
But can you be scared of the sea if you don't know what is in the sea?
Yeah, because you've never thought about it.
But he
Like
knows
you've
the
just thought, oh,
basic
no,
stuff.
sea, you know.
Sea.
I'd say it's true.
Okay, so you say it's true, Scott.
I don't know. He looks like the type of person who's going to be scared of the sea.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
Was it a truth or a lie, Louis?
True.
It was true.
Yeah.
True. Well done. That's 2 points to you guys. Fantastic.
2 points.
Okay, time for one more from you guys. Let's go with that. And we'll go with you, Inga, the team captain.
Right. Okay.
Go on. The suspense is real.
Just practicing reading my cards.
Okay, you
okay,
get yourself in the right position.
My nickname at primary school was
You're building this up a bit too much. Just say it.
Flipper.
All right, let's make this quick. Let's make this a quick one because we've got 2 minutes.
Did you swear to people a lot?
What?
What?
Oh, right, yeah,
That's
flipper.
why he was a primary school student.
Yeah.
Walking around, he just flipped the bird to everyone he walked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a very offensive person. I actually got into a lot of fights.
Okay.
That's why you were
Sure.
called
Is
Flipper.
it because people call you Pingu a lot? And
Pingu.
like Pingu is
Yeah.
a penguin. And
That's actually
has
true.
a-
I never thought of that.
flips.
That's probably why, to be honest.
Okay, what you think? What you thinking? What you thinking?
Well, we don't even know why he's.
We ain't got time to ask questions. You're just gonna have to go for it. Go for it.
Go for it.
Charlotte, you're the team captain. Let's
Say
make it
it.
the last one.
Lie.
A lie. Flipper, is it true or false?
It is true. Lie.
True, a lie, not
Lie.
Flipper.
Well, we're
There
gonna
we
call you
go.
Flipper now.
And I
Charlotte,
can
you can
confirm that the
He's
winning team overall of today is Would You Lie to Me?
It's Callum.
It's me with that fantastic story about that guy. If you're watching, shout out to you, my new best friend. Show you around somebody else. Great stuff. All that's left to announce now is how much we've raised. We've raised £90. Is that correct? That's a full round of applause. Well done, everyone. £90. For Comic Relief. Great job, guys, everyone involved and everyone here. Thank you, everyone. Great job. Really
Thanks for
great
having
job.
us.
Having us.
Don't forget, it's not too late to donate now. I've been mentioning it over and over again. What is it? You can text JILS99 with the amount you want to donate to 770. Let's raise that, I say. Raise that 90 quid.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for watching. I've been Callum. These have been my two wonderful teams for Comic
Aw,
Relief.
thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.